Bulletproof. Nothing to lose. Far away from. Turboy, my man, what's going on, bro? Hold on a second here. I'm still trying to set up this TikTok stream, and then we'll get into it. What's going on, bro? What's going on? How you doing? All right, here we go. We're good. We're back, boys. Welcome back. Brazil versus Norway. The round of 16 continues today. 2 games on today. Brazil, Norway here first. And then later on, another big game. It's all big games. England versus Mexico. That is literally a matchup that I was waiting to see from the very start of the tournament. England versus Mexico in Mexico. How are England going to be able to deal with this Mexico team? Are they going to pop the Viagra? I don't know. David, what's going on, man? Counter debate up in here. What's going on, boys? Guys, I haven't even put up the poll yet. Hold on, let me put the poll in. Hey, what's going on, man? What's going on the TikTok? I see you, bro. I'm going to put the poll up. This is just for TikTok, or sorry, YouTube. Poll on YouTube. Vote on the poll, but give me the score predictions in the chat. Obviously, in the TikTok chat as well, you can give me the score predictions. Because what are the vibes for this game? What are we saying? I'm seeing a lot of people predicting a high-scoring game with this one. Joshy V8's predictions for game. Both games, I'm going to give you... I was saying 2-1 Brazil yesterday. Will saying 3-2 Brazil. Yeah, I was hearing a lot of high-scoring predictions. So I would love for it to be a game like that. First half, Norway going to get us started here. I'm saying 2-1, but I would love to see like a 3-2, 4-2 type of game. I'm back in Brazil here. You know we got to support the boy Cunha. Little bit of a Manchester on Manchester here. Holland versus Cunha. We got to represent the red side of Manchester here. David saying Brazil 3-2. Guys, remember, if you haven't already, you want to see goals in this game, you hit the like button on the stream, because the more likes on the stream, the more vibes brought to the stream, it gets brought onto the pitch, and then we see goals go flying into the back of the net. And I would love to see a score line like a 3-2, 4-2, whatever. John, what's going on, man? Kind of thought, 3-2 Brazil. Allison going long over the top. Nobody's there to chase after it, though. It just goes right all the way to the other end to the other goal. Norway keeper. Kyle, what's going on, my man? He says, I want Brazil 3-1. I don't think I've seen one person predict that Norway was going to win. So watch. I swear, every time everybody thinks one thing's going to happen, it seems like the opposite happens in this World Cup, except for the round of 16. The round of 16 has been pretty as expected. At least yesterday. Will it continue into today? I don't know. Brazil trying to play it out of the back here. And Danilo giving it away. It's out here for a Norway throw in Brazil's end on the left-hand side. 2-1 Norway. Adam Ramsey with the respect for Norway. He had to, man. The City fans, they got to back Norway in this one. Ladies love Oscar. Penalties? Penalties would be crazy between these two teams. I would definitely take Brazil, though, if it went to pens. I feel sorry for amazing players who are born in Farmers League countries. Yeah, dude, like people like freaking Cabra, man. This is why you can't, like, it's so hard to compare, certain players and then talk about trophies and then be like, compare international trophies, because, dude, like, I don't care what Di Maria has done in his career. I'm saying Cabra already, he hasn't even reached his prime, is better than prime Di Maria. Norway, huge opportunity, and they're up 1-0! Norway up 1-0 inside 3 minutes! It's Berg! Into the top right corner, but the flag goes up here. Great finish into the top right corner from Berg. Oh, he is offside. Sorloth. Just offside. Boy, Giggs back in the day was a prime example. Yeah, dude, honestly. And even Bale, too, man. Even though Bale actually was, like, doing Wales proud on the world stage for the most part, like for what you would expect from a Wales team. JP, what's going on, man? Dude, so close there, but just offside. Are we going to see a battle between Gabriel and Holland? Gabriel already hugging him, pulling him back. It's going to be definitely a physical battle between those two in this game. Still very early, but surprisingly, Norway, the ones in control of possession right now. Was it from Norway? Yeah, the goal was from Norway, but called offside. So it is still 0-0. And Norway keeper going long over to the right, trying to find Soleroff. And he heads it down the line. Muscles off the defender, goes back here. Norway find Odegaard on the ball. Switching it over to the left now, Odegaard. Very promising start from this game from Norway. Can they find a ball into the box here now? They have it over on the right. Taken down the line by Soleroff. Blocked and out for a corner here to Norway. Andrew, what's going on, man? Appreciate you liking the stream too, man. Big up everybody hitting that like button on the stream. Ian, what's going on? Snore up in here. Norway winning the second bounce. Brazil's still asleep. Yeah, man. Dude, these guys got to wake up here. They're going to be in trouble. It's honestly the way that this first 5 minutes of the game has been feeling. Norway looking the most likely to score here pretty soon as they have a corner and lots of size on this Norway team. They're going to be loving to have opportunities like this. It's swung in, but the referee blows the whistle. Stopping the play here. They're going to be able to retake this corner here. I saw Jude sleeping on the bus. The locals kept them up all night despite security. They should have split up and stayed in multiple hotels to avoid this. Yeah, dude, honestly, like, probably better off, genuinely better off just flying into Mexico day of game. Like, those Mexican fans were not letting them get a freaking wink of sleep that night. Not gonna lie, you look like Zlatan. I was going for more of a Cavani. Oh, here come Brazil. Do they have a chance to get forward now? Vinny on the ball, trying to squeeze between two players. Berg takes it off him, and now Norway come again. Dude, I wanna see Brazil go like to at least the semifinals of this World Cup. Like, you hear about all, like, especially the younger guys, like, we all know Brazil is literally one of, if not the best footballing nation in the world to some. Maybe not anymore, but historically, when you think of one country to represent football, I feel like most people think Brazil. I don't know, maybe that's just me. But every time, like, I've never seen, like, anytime I see Brazil at a World Cup, their team doesn't represent, like, what the history of the country is. Like, I want to see Brazil go deep at a World Cup in my lifetime. Is Neymar playing? He's not playing. Neymar's I mean, dude, Neymar now Yeah, Neymar now is literally just a mascot, but prime Neymar, dude. Oh my goodness. Look at this chance here for Brazil. Martinelli keeping it alive. Bruno G. Danilo going around for the overlap. Still Bruno G on the ball. Comes inside, switching it over to the left, finding Vinicius. And it's a poor first touch from Vinicius. He still has the ball, though. Peels out wide, one step over, beats the defender. Can he keep it in play? No, there's no way that stayed in, yeah. Just out for a goal kick there. John saying England need to survive the first 20 minutes to great increase their chances of winning. What are the score predictions for England-Mexico? I'm still waiting to see the lineup to give a proper score prediction, but I don't know, man. I was saying it just smells like pens. I still don't want to predict the winner yet, but it does smell like it's gonna be penalty shootout. 1-1. Mexico on pens. I'm actually genuinely curious because somebody commented this on one of the videos I posted the other day. I guess I've been saying for teams to like win on pens. And he said, somebody commented saying, stop trying to make win on pens a thing. And I'm like, I thought that was already a thing. Like, is that an American thing? Or I swear like that's what everybody said that. Win on pens is a thing, right? Because I'm like, am I tripping? I swear I've heard everybody say that. At least people where I'm from would say that. Oh my goodness, look at this chance here for Brazil. Cunha brought down. Is that a penalty? Referee says no. I'm sure VAR's going to have a look at this. Cunha can't believe it. Honestly, from this view, it looked like it was a clear penalty. Win on pens is defo a thing? Yeah, dude. But like I looked at the guy's profile and he looked like he was like 60, 70 years old. So I was like, yeah, maybe it wasn't a thing in his time, but I swear, I definitely wasn't the first person to say win on pens. Speaking of pens, as soon as I say that, are we going to see Brazil get a penalty here? VAR's going to have a look at it. They did show the replay, but I literally missed the slow motion replay. What are we saying? Pen for sure? That's for sure a pen? 100% a pen? I want to see the replay again. On the live, like when it happened live, it definitely looked like a penalty. Didn't get any of the ball, and I don't understand why Cunha would have went down otherwise. No ball, 100% pen. They're talking about potential foul in the build-up, too. He's going to have a look. Is Vinicius going to be the one to put Brazil in front here? This would be a huge goal. I also bet Brazil to win in 90 minutes. So not only are we supporting... okay, let's see this. Oh, yeah, this is a pen. 100% a pen. Without question. I did to qualify. Yeah, I feel like the odds were just like only worth it to do them to win in the 90. David up in the TikTok. He says that's a pen. Yeah, dude. David with the new... the second Canada lost, he changed it to his profile picture to the Portugal flag. And it is confirmed here. Brazil will be getting a penalty for the foul on Cunha. Cunha has literally changed this Brazil team, man. I'm telling you. If you are fans of the Premier League, specifically United fans, be prepared to watch that guy absolutely rip the league apart next season. I'm telling you. I beg, give it to Cunha for the vibes. Yeah, dude, is there like no way Vinny's not taking this, right? He hasn't even took I'm literally almost jinxing it. He hasn't even took the penalty and I've already changed the score to 1-0. Ball in Vinicius' hands. Martinelli, what, playing bodyguard role? Like, what is he doing over there? He's giving it off to Bruno G. Dude, Mbappe would never. Maybe it is Vinny over Mbappe all along. Imagine I've just jinxed it. Bruno G for Brazil to give them the lead. Deep breath. Stutter. Saved! Oh my god! Oh my god! Dude, why did Vinny pass that up? Bruno G denied. I jinxed it. Oh my god. Back to 0-0. Oh my goodness. Zachary freaking called it. He said he was going to miss. Holy shit, bro. What the fuck? Why did he give that up? Bruno G denied. Oh my goodness. Why would Vinny give that to Bruno? Is Vinny not normally taking the pens for Brazil? Out of all people, why Bruno? It is Vinny. Like, if you are going to give it up to somebody, give it to fucking Cunha. Guy won the penalty. He definitely would have took a better penalty than that. Give it to Bruno because Bruno hasn't scored a World Cup goal yet. Dude, I'm telling you, man, watch out tomorrow. My heart isn't even ready for tomorrow, but I need all the support that we could possibly get in that Portugal-Spain stream tomorrow. I'm telling you, Portugal, that Bruno will have his best game of the World Cup against Spain. I'm ready for it. Gabriel could have done better. Oh my goodness. Look at his face. Oh, that hurt. How is that going to affect him in the rest of this game, man? You have to be very mentally strong to play a sport like this. I always say, you have to be successful in this sport, you have to be quick to forget. You know, it's not possible to play your full career without having some type of mistake like that. And when you do make mistakes like that, you have to be quick to forget, because if you don't, it'll weigh on you for the rest of the game. And here comes Brazil again. Ryan, shot, nowhere on target. Yeah, Mob, bro, I freaking hate stutter pens. I actually cannot stand them. Honestly. Like, I don't mind a little, like kind of how Ronaldo did his. Like run up, little stutter, and then smash it. But, like, the ones where you, like, wait for the keeper to move first, I hate those ones. Like, when Vitinha takes a penalty, it scares the life out of me. Yeah, dude. Only Bruno, literally, only Bruno is the only one that I will, like, be okay with seeing him do that. It's fine when Ronaldo does it. It's not. I have seen Ronaldo miss a penalty trying to do that wait for the keeper shit. And I literally called, when he got that penalty against Croatia, I'm like, Ronaldo, just smash this down the middle, classic Ronaldo style, and it will go in. Norway, ball right-hand side of the field. Trying to work the ball in the box here. Swinging it around the back over to the left. Now Odegaard dropping deep, picking it up. And he drives through the middle here, Odegaard. Gives away criminally. And now Brazil have a chance to counter. Here come Brazil. It's a 3-on-3. Martinelli driving through the middle. He plays it wide left to Vinicius Jr. Vinicius. Outside the football in. That has to be a goal. Oh my goodness. Just a little bit too far away from Martinelli. He would have been there for the tap-in. Now Norway back in possession. Odegaard you cannot give the ball away like that. Very lucky not to get punished there, Norway. But they are back in possession here. Solaroff getting the ball stripped off him. Douglas Santos. Bringing it down the left. Finding Cunha in the middle. Back to Bruno G. Brazil just trying to get some players forward here. Build them up. Andela, what's going on the YouTube? Good to see you up in here. I just checked, and Vinny is not Brazil's penalty taker. Is it Bruno G? Oof. Dude, when Bruno Guimaraes is playing, even if he's not even if Bruno Fernandes is not in the game, you can never call him just Bruno. It has to be at least Bruno G. There is only one Bruno. Yeah, dude, I freaking jinxed that penalty so bad. Honestly, Brazil fans, you can blame me for that one. I'm just seeing some patient build up here from Norway right now. Swing it around their defense. Have it over on the right-hand side now. Cannot find their central midfielders, man. This Brazil team just closing off every single pass. That's why you need Neymar for the pens. Dude, they should have just let... Dude, I swear to you, Allison probably would have scored that. All right, is Norway actually going to attack here? I've been swinging it around the back for what feels like at least 5 minutes. Are we actually going to see a freaking forward pass, or are we going to just see more sideways and backwards from Odegaard? Dude, how do you Arsenal fans put up with this shit, man? Here he is again, Odegaard. Sideways. Back to Odegaard. Let's see, forward pass Odegaard. Sideways again. And they're going backwards. Damn, man. Dude, they're not attacking. They're literally just fucking passing it around the back. I swear a full 5 minutes have gone by. And they've just literally been swinging it around the back for 5 full minutes here. Kip with the follow. Appreciate you. For Pens, it's Neymar, Rafinha, then Vinny if both of them aren't there. Rafinha would be over Vinny? Frank, what's going on, man? Stupid shit like this is why we haven't made it past the quarter since 2002. Yeah, man, like... I still think Brazil's going to end up winning. But you gotta score that. Are you doing the Mexico-England game? I will also be here for the Mexico and England game. You're going to be up for that one? Yeah, dude, we 100%. I've been waiting. That's one of the main games that I've been looking forward to since the start of the World Cup. Kip says, Europe versus South American teams without red card is not a complete match. Yeah, dude, for real. I don't know if people saw my video that I just posted before the game, but I'm like, people were like disgusted that Paraguay did what they did against France and were like, we're playing dirty or whatever. And I'm just like, what else did you expect they were going to do? Like, genuinely, you thought they were going to play, you thought Paraguay's game plan of getting a win there was to, play football against France and beat them that way? Like, of course it was going to be a freaking WWE match. And I don't blame him for doing that. It's the freaking World Cup. You got to do whatever you have to do to win. Look at this from Nusa. Martinelli. Tight to him, but Norway's still on the ball here. Oh, here comes Cunha. Takes the ball off Nusa and is able to drive forward here for Brazil. It's a 2-on-2. He's got Vinny to his left. He's going on himself. Here goes Cunha. Can he get around his defender? He's brought down. Does he want another pen? I'm not sure about that one. I think he definitely could have worked. If he was a little bit more in front of him there, I think he could have got a penalty out of that. I think that was a fair battle right there. Paraguay didn't even get a yellow. Yeah, they definitely should have gotten a yellow. That dirty play is why Mbappe dissed them. But I mean, like, dude, if you were Paraguay or a Paraguay fan, like, that's what, like, you know, say whatever you want about them, but if, like, for example, if Canada would have beat Morocco and it was Canada versus France, I would want Canada to play the exact same way that Paraguay did. If that's the only way that you have a chance of winning, then that's how you got to play. It's not pretty. Maybe it's anti-football, whatever, but, like, what are you supposed to do? No elite team like Brazil or Argentina, but Uruguay, Paraguay, Chile, Mexico, Colombia. You got to understand Paraguay's perspective. Exactly. Like honestly. And, like, it honestly, they did some dirty shit, but for what you, like, that I've seen some South American teams do, that was nothing. Nothing. Adrian, what's going on, man? Hey, Troy, I truly believe Morocco will beat France. Imagine, man. I'm assuming Sabari, he's gonna be out for the rest of the tournament. That's gonna be a big loss for them. But I wouldn't. I'd say France obviously gonna be the favorites, but I wouldn't give Morocco zero chance. Like, they definitely could do it. Pro said if he was a French player, he would have spat in the Paraguay player's face. Oh no. What minute am I on? Literally, the timer right there is exactly, or where is it? Yeah, this timer is exactly what I'm watching right now. 26:03. And we are at the first hydration break. 0-0 still here between Brazil and Norway. Cunha brought down in the box, wins a penalty for Brazil. Bruno G takes it, denied. And it is still Brazil 0, Norway 0. Dude, they were fouling off the ball and you want Mbappe to shake hands with the goalkeeper? I mean, what did the goalkeeper do wrong? Like, if it was the guy fouling the shit out of him, yeah, but what did the goalkeeper do wrong? And, dude, like, anybody that's played football, like, obviously there's certain lines that, you know, get crossed where, you know, it's not when the final whistle blows, everything's forgiven. But, like, hard tackles, you know, trash talk for them, like, all that type of stuff. You know, like, there's a difference between straight trying to injure somebody and a hard tackle. Like, if you're having a battle like that and you're having a battle with a certain player on the opposition throughout the game, that's just how it is. When the final whistle blows, like, this, whatever happens on the field stays on the field, like, for the most part. I know, like, there are some circumstances where, you know, that's not the case and people cross the line that where it's not like that, but Troy, do you believe in all the altitude and Azteca hype for Mexico? I mean, I'm sure that plays somewhat of a factor, but even if it does, man, like England's like that's not an excuse that England should be losing if they do lose that game to Mexico. Hydration break in AC stadiums. Yeah, dude. I mean, it is like even regardless if it's hot or not, I think like it makes sense that if you're having a hydration break in some of the games, like you can't just have hydration breaks in some of the games and not all of the games because the hydration breaks like change the momentum of the game. We've seen this, so it's only fair that they are in all of them even if they aren't necessarily needed. I low-key got Mexico, says JP. Dude, what should I take on that one, man? I got Brazil to win in 90 here. What is the play for England? Vinny should have took the pen? Dude, I know, man. Like, what is he doing? Like, he's got to be more selfish like Mbappe. You think Mbappe was ever giving up that penalty? Got to be the stiffest Brazilian team ever. Stiffest Brazilian team ever. Like even stiffer than when they had like Fred and Joe up front. That was a stiff Brazil team. You know what I find funny though? Igor Thiago starts the first game, has an absolute shocker, and then hasn't even seen the field since. Fred and Joe were better than this lot. Oh, Cunha, dude. Cunha, as soon as Cunha's came in, man, he's made Brazil look like a completely different team. Martinelli looking. Oh my goodness. Huge chance there for Brazil to make it 1-0. Ryan keeping it in play. What the hell was that? Danilo's shot absolutely scuffs it. Norway trying to counter here. Still in the ball is Nusa. Gets fouled in the back and wins a free kick. What does he mean by stiff, though? I mean, I'm not actually sure what he means by stiff because I wouldn't use the word stiff to define this Brazil team. But usually when people talk about a stiff baller, you're talking about someone like Lukaku. Lukaku is a stiff baller. Jay-Z in the crowd? Renee, what's going on? Let's humble Holland. Brazil have honestly not had a good start to this game whatsoever. Norway swinging it around to the left. Here's Nusa. Step overs. Cuts over onto his right. It's good defending by Bruno G. Takes it off him. And they try to play out here. Here's Casemiro. Finding Vinny. Playing it wide to Danilo. Making the run forward here. Vinny drifting over to the right. Driving forward. Taking him on. Long, heavy touch ahead. Too heavy of a touch. Out for a goal kick here to Norway. Do I think Norway scores? I'd say it's been pretty even for the most part, but I think Norway's honestly been the better team as of right now. To be honest, I don't think either team's playing really good. Do I think Neymar will be subbed in? highly unlikely. Unless they're winning by like 3 goals. I don't see him coming in as like a, this is the guy. I don't think Ancelotti is going to look to his bench if he's like needing a goal or like chasing the game or whatever, and is going to decide to pick Neymar. Is Rafinha ever coming back, bro? I'm pretty sure I saw today or yesterday something about him potentially coming back for this tournament. I don't know if there was any truth in that, though. Dude, Holland, I swear, has only gotten like, what, 3 touches on the ball? Brazil in possession again. Here comes Cunha, playing it to the left of Vinny. Vinny inside to Bruno G. Bruno G. Over to Ryan. Vinny, shot, blocked. Still Vinny, though. Poked away. Norway trying to get rid. They clear long down the left. Just giving possession straight back to Brazil here. Casemiro playing it wide to Ryan again. Can Brazil make something happen here? Bruno G. Cross blocked. Out to Ryan. And he goes back to Danilo. Brazil trying to find a way inside the box here. It's a stray pass from Danilo, giving possession straight away to Soroth. And Norway able to go the other way now. Odegaard to his right. Across to Nusa. Nusa on his right foot. Oh my goodness, Odegaard fighting to keep this ball alive here for Norway. Peels out wide. Takes a shot, and it almost squeaked in past Alisson on the near post. Not a bad effort from Odegaard there. I would have liked to see Nusa just have a hit there on that one instead of trying to pass that to Odegaard. What the fuck was that pass? Yeah, dude, Frank, bro. I swear, Nusa should have just had a go there. Are you saying what the fuck was that pass from Danilo? Yeah, that shit was criminal. Is it just me, or has this been a bad game? Like, so far. Like, both teams are literally playing like shit. Brazil need to play Endrick. Nusa puts a ball into the box. Holland flicking it on towards goal. That would have been crazy if he managed to put that in, but Alisson reads it all the way, easily catches it. When he's on the ball, he's fucking magical. Martin Odegaard, says Cole. Been dreaming all day of 4, number 8. If Holland shipped that, would have been crazy. Yeah, dude, I love the improv there to get that off. But that, like, if he actually would have put that in, that would have been easily one of the best goals of the tournament so far. Dude, what are we saying is the best goal of the tournament so far? Like, is it that Cape Verde goal in extra time? This is just the trailer. Today's main event is Mexico versus England, says Abantom. Yeah, this is what the prelims. Would have been good if you didn't jinx that penalty. Yeah, dude. Honestly, I may have just ruined the game jinxing the penalty like that. Is there going to be a goal in this first half here? Norway coming down the right again. Cross blocked by Santos. Norway still in possession, though. Going forced all the way back here, Norway. Thought Mexico versus England was tomorrow for some reason. Yeah, no, it's on about 2 hours after this game ends, if it doesn't go into extra time. Captain Falcon, what's going on, man? Thawbloom also up in the YouTube. What's going on, bro? I like Japan's goal against Brazil. That, dude, Aaron Kunda's goal in Australia's first game, that still is one of my favorite goals. Do I like the round of 32? The round of 32 was great. Just straight drama on the round of 32. It was awesome. Round of 16, for the most part, has been predictable. You know, everybody assumed Morocco would win against Canada. They did. And obviously France beating Paraguay as well. Although it was only 1-0, it was still, I would argue, pretty comfortable for France for the most part. I don't even think they were ever worried that they were going to lose at any moment. Even if it was 0-0 and they brought it to extra time, like, I still don't think France would have been worried. Their depth is just too crazy, man. ChatGPT said 2-1 England, Kane to score. Cape Verde's second goal is the best, I think. That was ridiculous. I was not expecting that at all because, oh my goodness, criminal giveaway there from Norway. Can Vinny find a shot? It's a huge save from the keeper. Oh my goodness, dude. We've seen Norway and Brazil just give the ball away in criminal areas, and yet neither side is able to punish them. Martin Odegaard, bro. Holy, how do you Arsenal fans put up with this guy? That is criminal, bro. Criminal. Like, genuinely, all this guy does is pass it backwards and sideways and then give the ball away in criminal areas. Tomorrow for us, it's 1 a.m. Monday kickoff for the England-Mexico game in England. It's 1 a.m. kickoff. That's not even that bad, honestly. Once you start hitting like 3, 4 p.m., like, that is actually the worst time. Because 1, like, it's pretty, like, for the most part, it's easier to stay up till 1, watch the game, than either stay up till 3 to watch the game, or try to go to sleep and then wake up directly at 3 to watch the game. Like, either way you do it, it's just brutal. Messi's goal against Cape Verde was the best goal. That touch was unbelievable. It was a good goal. Definitely wasn't the best goal, though. Dude, you know what actually might be the best goal? Probably Ronaldo's goal against Croatia. Like, that is actually the greatest goal of the tournament so far. Holland, can he find a shot? Slides Odegaard. His shot blocked out for a corner here to Norway. Long shot by Mbappe. I don't know against, but went top corner. Who was that against? I remember exactly what you're talking about. That was a disgusting goal too. That was against. Was it against Senegal? I knew Troy was gonna say Ronaldo's goal. I actually might just I might make a video on that, asking people, well, yo, what's the best goal of the World Cup so far, and why is it Ronaldo's goal? Ronaldo's goal against Croatia, man. What a finish! He was against Senegal. Yeah, dude, I agree with David. That Cape Verde second goal was definitely better than the one that Messi scored. If Bruno scored a tap in, Troy would have said that was the greatest goal. You're not wrong. Cunha. Dude, what is Norway doing, man? How is this game 0-0? Solaroth, again, down the right. Waiting for some support here. Back to Odegaard. If Argentina win the world again, I don't know, or win the World Cup again, I don't know what I would do. I think I'd stop watching football entirely. Dude, I'm actually gonna make like probably a lot of videos just rage baiting Messi fans for the rest of this World Cup because it's just too easy. I'm gonna make a video being like, what do you think Messi actually has to do to overtake Ronaldo's legacy? I'll be like, if Messi wins this World Cup, then will he finally take over Ronaldo's legacy? I still don't think so. I say, dude, if Argentina played Portugal in the final and Messi scored a hat trick, I'd still be saying Ronaldo was the best. Does Ronaldo have a chance for a hat trick in this World Cup? I mean, the best chance he was going to have was going to be against Uzbekistan. But, I don't know. Bro, that video would be hilarious. Messi fans are in a cult. Yeah, dude, like, it's actually kind of like the Messi fans are really insecure. That's why they have to, like, every time Messi, like, does something, they have to compare him to Ronaldo. They have to bring up Ronaldo's name, all this shit. And like just like make it like they always have to like reassure people that Messi is the best or whatever. And I'm like I had guys freaking in my chat when they were playing against Cape Verde saying that, oh, Messi's goal against Cape Verde was the final nail in the GOAT debate. I'm like, that's the final nail in the GOAT debate? A goal against Cape Verde? Like, Mario, what's going on, my man? Yeah, dude, we want to see Brazil go through here. Our United boys, Cunha, Casemiro, we're still saying Casemiro is a Cunha, or Casemiro is a United boy until I see him actually put on that Inter jersey. Video title, if Messi wasn't an Oompa Loompa, he'd be as good as Ronaldo. It's coming, man. It's coming. Norway's corner, swung into the back post, Solarov up for it. Brought down by Martinelli. Giving away possession here. Norway going straight back to the keeper. Yeah, dude, watch out for that video. I'll make it like the day of in the morning before Argentina play. There is about 3 minutes and 30 seconds left of this half. I was expecting this game to be a lot better, especially the way that everybody was predicting. Oh my goodness, is Holland going to bully his way through? Oh my goodness, huge chance here for Odegaard. Dude, he's ass. All he had to do was pick a corner, and it's 1-0 Norway, and he fired it right down Allison's chest. Damn, man. Dude, the final piece of the Arsenal puzzle might low-key be getting rid of Odegaard, I think. What a bottler. How did Odegaard fail that? Yeah, dude, like, dude, imagine if, like, imagine actually how dangerous Arsenal would be if they had, like, if they had someone that could actually, like, pass the ball forward and, like, oh my goodness, shot from distance, blocked. Brought down by Danilo. Can we see Brazil steal a goal here before the end of the half? What a ball! Oh my god, it was classic Casemiro. It was a beautiful classic Casemiro ball, and Martinelli couldn't head it in, dude. The Arsenal players are fucking stinking up this game right now. Oh my goodness. T, what's going on, bro? Odegaard known for weak shooting. Yeah, dude. Imagine having if they had a player that could actually pass the ball forward and had a bit of end product in him too. Dude, T. Allison could have took a better pen than what Bruno G took there, bro. Martinelli, the fake Brazilian, strikes again. Yeah, dude. Like, is it a coincidence the worst players on the field are Odegaard, Martinelli, and Gabriel? I don't know. Like, what do all those guys have in common? Cal, bro, there's a minute left in this half, and then I'll check the Discord. Vinny down the left. Norway trying to get players back. Can Vinny do this Thanos style at the end of the first half here and just completely do it himself? He gets brought down. Is the referee going to give a free kick? He doesn't. Vinny can't believe it. Martinelli's Italian? I didn't actually even know that. Yemi, what's going on? Hendrick would be better than Martinelli. And there it is, the end of the first half. Honestly, from what we were expecting and the predictions I was hearing of it being a high-scoring game, this matchup has been shit. Both teams have been playing like shit. This has not been a good watch at all. Like, just giving the ball, both teams giving the ball away in criminal areas, and yet still neither one of them want to punish the other. And it's still 0-0. Neither team really creating any chances. The only chances that they're creating is when the other team just completely gives the ball away. The other team's creating it for them. All right, Kyle, let me see this. David saying I think it's been a good game so far. Am I tripping? But like, is it just me that feels this way, or is anybody else feeling that too? That it's just like been the quality of the game has been shitty. Like, motherfuckers are missing penalties, giving the ball away. Norway spend fucking, like, they get the ball and then spend 5 to 10 minutes passing it around the back before they try to make a forward pass. Like I'm all for, like, keeping possession and build up the play, but, like, you know, there's a limit, man. Like, once it gets to 5, I'm not even joking or, like over-exaggerating this. There was a period there where they spent a whole 5 minutes just swinging it around the back around half and didn't even attempt to try and play a forward pass. Terrible game, boring, passes back and sideways. Yeah, bro. Norway keep passing the ball around. It's not fun watching the game. Yeah, dude, and I can appreciate like I'm not one even who like I can appreciate the beauty even in a 0-0. Like I'm not somebody who needs to see freaking loads of goals to appreciate the beauty of the sport in the game. But like this has literally just been I don't even know what I'm watching. Like yeah, sometimes you got to keep possession, build up the play, do all that or whatever. But there's a limit, man. Like 5 to 10 minutes of just passing it backwards and sideways without trying to make a freaking line breaking pass, like. Connor, what's going on, man? Troy, do you have an opinion on the Balogun red card decision? Um, yeah, I heard that it got, or it didn't get overturned or whatever. It just got, I don't know what the word I'm looking for is, but they're gonna decide. They have to decide how long the suspension is, and while they're deciding, he's still allowed to play. Some stupid shit like that. To be honest, I thought the red card was like a bit harsh in the first place. So, yeah, overall, I thought it was the right decision. Bro, it was a clear red. Nah, Messi's was a clear red, and that's just like an unfortunate accident. There is no intent behind that. For it to be a clear red, it has to fall under the category of it being reckless. He's just trying to put his foot down. Did you see his ankle? Yeah, I did see it. I'm not saying it didn't hurt. It's just unfortunate. Like if I go in a tackle with a shoulder to shoulder tackle with somebody and they tear their ACL, like, okay, that's bad. That hurts. I feel bad for you. But just because you tore your ACL doesn't mean, it's a red card. Yeah, exactly. It's like going up for a header and landing on someone. Like there's no intent. It's not like a reckless act. He's literally wrestling with him. He goes backwards to step down, and unfortunately, he steps on the guy's ankle. British in the U.S., my guy, what's going on, bro? He says Messi never getting a red. That's FIFA Golden Boy. Yeah, dude, like, is Messi, like, has he even gotten like a yellow card in his career ever? Like, honestly, these guys don't give him anything. Seriously, the guy could pull out some brass knuckles, punch somebody clean across the face, and he'd end up getting a penalty. AH, what's going on, man? My thing is they have to make a decision and stand by it. Reversing it days after is so fishy. I agree as well. Like it is a little bit dodgy, but yeah, I don't know. Like if there wasn't VAR and they just made that decision and like they couldn't review the decision, and then it got overturned like that after the fact, where they could have gone like they reviewed it and saw that it wasn't, then that makes sense. But the fact that it happened, they reviewed it during the game, they deemed it to be a red card during the game. So what's different now? I didn't think it was a red card in the first place, but if that's the decision they made, why is it a different decision now? He's had 4 reds his whole career, Messi. Like straight reds? How many straight reds has Messi gotten? Oof. Messi should have gotten a red in the group stage. I forgot which team it was, but for that crazy tackle. Yeah, it was against fucking Algeria, wasn't it? That was way worse than what Balogun did, and there's intent behind it because he's looking right at him. He knows exactly what's going to happen when he puts his foot in there. 3 straight reds. BMM, dude. Say that again and say it louder for the people in the back. He said, if I'm a coach, I'm banning the stutter step penalty. Cannot stand a stutter step penalty, man. It's just like for me, like watching it, and even if I was to take a penalty, if you blast the penalty as hard as you can in the corner and the keeper saves it, then then he fucking saves it. All right, I can live with that. But if you're doing the shit where you're waiting for the keeper to move first and you end up missing, like I can never ever will I be okay with that. Parsad, what's going on, man? Mexico beating England 2-1 today. Dude, honestly, we need to just. This game has been kind of pants so far. They should honestly just sim the second half, and let's start this Mexico England game, man. Honestly. Just trying to get the goalkeeper to lean. Is halftime over? There is still six. Dude, there's still 6 minutes 40 seconds left in this halftime break. Are you kidding me? Robin, what's going on? This is England's best chance in a long time. Big games, players in the squad that have a lot of composure. It'll be very interesting here, honestly. If England can win this game against Mexico, I think it'll definitely inject a lot of confidence into the team, and hopefully they can use that to potentially actually make it come home. Is it actually gonna come home this year? Is it ever gonna come home? H says, as a Mexican, I'm confident we can do it, dude. Either way, it's going to be a close game either way, 100%. I've been saying it smells like pens. I still haven't really predicted. I do think England is going to find a way to win, to be honest. But I wouldn't be surprised whatsoever if Mexico beat them. Especially if they bring it into pens, man. Like, if they bring it to pens and England lose on pens, I swear the England fans only have themselves to blame. Because like I said the other day, man, you guys straight up traumatize those players. Traumatize them. None of those guys are going to want to step up to take a pen. Do you like chili con carne with rice? I'm assuming that said. Yeah, dude, that sounds freaking unreal. Do you think England game will live up to the hype? I hope so, bro. Like, if it's like this game, I'd actually be pissed. There's no way it doesn't, man. That's going to be a straight bloodbath, that England-Mexico game. The Mexico players are going to be freaking on their ass. On them. And they're going to be getting stuck in. They're going to be going in hard. And I can already see the England players, they're going to be, where's my free kick? Where's my free kick? I got blue. Somebody blew on me and I deserve a penalty. I get the penalty in the Premier League. Somebody sneezed by me. I need a penalty. He should be sent off. That's what it's going to be like, man. And then they're going to realize quick that's not going to... The referee don't give a fuck. And then we're going to see how they react. It's an Australian ref? The Azteca Stadium, high altitude? Yeah, man. Like, they better be taking their Viagra. Yeah, England will be bricked up, so it's fine. King, what's going on, bro? He's Australian or New Zealand. I can see Saka limping off the field already. When is the... Yeah, no, we're nowhere near getting a starting lineup for that game. Think both teams can score in this game? I mean, it definitely can happen still, but with what I saw in that first half, I wouldn't be holding my breath. That was a shitty first half. Harry Kane eats pizza with a spoon. Heard Rice is facing an injury. Yeah, I haven't heard that. I haven't even really been on social media today, so I haven't seen any of that type of stuff. Has there been any Here We Goes today? I feel like I saw a recent Here We Go when I woke up. Who was it? The Norway game has started right now, bro. It is literally halftime. England always had the easiest route in the Euros and the World Cup runs, yet they bottle all of them. Yeah, dude, I don't know, man. Like, to be fair to them, like, you know, you got a club like Arsenal winning the league. It's just like, even though England's not Arsenal, Arsenal's in England, you know, bottling, it's just in their DNA. Even if some of the majority of the guys don't play for Arsenal. England low-key, the Arsenal of international football, fourth forever. Unreal. Okay, let's see. What was the Here We Go that I saw? I swear I saw Here We Go. I saw the Trincao to set to the Saudi League for 50 mil. Ronaldo is doing the interview. Hold on. Ronaldo putting reporters in their place.
Queria saber qual é a coisa mais difícil de se jogar uma Copa do Mundo aos 41 anos.
Qual é a coisa mais difícil? É falar com vocês, com alguns de vocês. Os que não gostam, principalmente. Tu és deles, que eu sei.
They asked him what the hardest part of playing in this World Cup was at 41, and he said it was, he essentially just said it was the hardest part of dealing, the hardest thing for him to deal with in the World Cup playing at 41 was the media. He talked shit to him before? Yeah, dude, he's not wrong, man. All right, we are getting the second half here. Oscar Bob coming in here for Norway. Kwanzaa set to start at right back for England. Yeah, to be honest, I think that is the play for them. I think you want to go more of a defensive fullback against Mexico. Troy, did you see the Ederson controversy? The deal collapsed, but it is confirmed it's still on. So wait, is it collapsed or is it still on? Hold on. We're about to get the second half going again. Norway players doing a quick huddle here. Trying to figure out how they're going to find a way to score a goal here and take the lead against Brazil. Hopefully we get a better second half, though, because that first half, poof. Not pretty from either team. Brazilian reporter talked shit about Ronaldo 24/7 and Ronaldo called him out. Brazil cannot lose to Norway. Well, we are about to see here, second half. Brazil-Norway, still 0-0. Who wants to go through here, man? Who wants it more? God, bro, I didn't even... I completely forgot to look at Discord and check what you sent me. I'll do that now. Hold on. Or where did you even send it to me? Where? Yeah, I saw that Andres Santos from Chelsea, even though I'm pretty sure the article said that Chelsea were not going to get rid of him. But I would have actually liked that. I like Santos when I was watching him play. Sent it to you on TikTok. Looks delicious. Okay, dude, let me see this.
I hate tomatoes. They're disgusting. Oh, yeah.
Oh, here we go. Ooh. Ooh. Dude, that looks fucking unreal. Yeah, David, bro, that looks unreal, man. I don't even know who this guy actually is. Bazumana Torre to Newcastle, 43 mil. I actually did see that. I don't know who he is, but I did see that. 43 mil though. Who does he play for? Who are they getting him from? If Mexico wins tonight, they'll play the winner of this game. I'd rather play Norway. Why would I think I'd rather play against Brazil though if I was Mexican though. Like Brazil's better than Norway, but I think Mexico would match up better against Brazil than Norway. Or is that crazy? Because like I just see like Mexico, like part of why they're so good is like they can they can rattle you, man. They get tight to you, they get stuck in. But like I feel like they'd have a much better chance of rattling Brazil than Norway. Like the Norway players are just gonna like flick them off like they're mosquitoes. Yeah, vibes Brazil Mexico would definitely be insane. I just think we do well because if we lock down Holland and it's a win, this is true. And actually, you know what? You might actually be right. Because I was gonna say I'm like locking, like you gotta lock down Holland, obviously. Like that's. Oh, here come, dude. What is that shot, Berg? If you can lock down Holland, then you can definitely get a win over Norway. Plus, Brazil has a better record against us somehow. Well, I would assume that Brazil has played against Mexico a lot more times than Norway has played against Mexico. One corner for Norway, it's over. Dude, why do I feel like it's like watch it be Oscar Bob to score the goal here for Norway. Yeah, I saw the Andre Santos from Chelsea to United. I did see that. And honestly, if it was I honestly would be open to it. If it wasn't like a ridiculous price tag. I didn't even see what they were talking about price like value-wise. Oh, he was the Ivory Coast forward that was playing on the left when Ahmed was on the bench. Dude, that guy, how much did they buy him for? 48 mil, did you say? 43 mil? That guy wasn't anything special to me, honestly. Like, if I'm Newcastle, dude, I genuinely would have rather just got Minte. Bring back Minte. Bob hella good though, so I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, dude, Bob is actually a baller. I'm surprised City actually let him go. Adam Ramsey, bro, if you're still up in the chat, what were your thoughts on Bob leaving City? You upset with that, or do you think that was like that? You're happy to see that happen? Counter debate, yeah, bro. I'd take if the price was right. I don't know what the value was, but if the Santos from Chelsea to United, I would actually take. I liked Santos. Every time I watched him play last year, I was impressed with him. I think it was 50 mil for Santos. Yeah, like honestly, that's not even that bad. How old is he too? He's still very young, isn't he? Angek, bro, still 0-0, man. This has not been a great game. What is the possession stat? I feel like Norway, from what just watching it, it seems like Norway have had more possession, but again, just doing nothing with it. And the only reason why they have more possession is because they're just swinging it around the back. Yeah, 64% possession for Norway against Brazil. Like, what the fuck? Boys, I think you know what you got to do. There's only one way left. It's because we haven't been doing it in this stream because I haven't made the call for it. You guys know what you need to do if you want to see goals in this game, man. The more likes on the stream, the more chance you see goals in the game. The energy brought to the stream gets pushed out onto the field and we see goals, man. Watch it happen, I'm telling you. It's possession control, bro, dude. Possession. What is this possession control stat? Like, this is a new stat I literally have not even seen. Like, I swear this is the first time I've seen possession control. Oh, lovely strength there from Holland. Norway down the left. Danilo takes the ball off him. Can we see Brazil counter here? Here goes Martinelli trying to drive forward. Just turned back, playing it wide left. Here's Vinicius. Santos around him. Vinny going himself. Pushes it past the defender. Still Vinny. Still Vinny. Still Vinny. Gets a corner. All right. Santos, 22 years old. Yeah, dude. 50 mil for 22-year-old Santos. That's a steal, man. In today's market, that's a very good deal if we could pull that off. I thought he was good too. Don't know why would Chelsea selling him? Is it? I literally saw one Instagram post on it, but from what I read, it just seemed like I remember it saying United was interested in him, but it said that Chelsea wouldn't sell him. Vinny can cut through butter. Oof. Who's better? Who's better 1v1? 1v1 attacking a fullback? Who's better, Mbappe or Vinny? I'm probably cooked with both teams to score. I mean, anything can still happen, but yeah. Neymar in a wheelchair, true. Mbappe? I'd probably say Mbappe too, honestly. BM saying Mbappe. Yeah, dude, like honestly, that goal he scored in dude, I got such a shit memory. Who was France playing against in the round of 32? Let's see if I can remember this before someone puts it in the chat. Why can I not remember? The goal he scored where he does the step over, the defender goes to bite, he takes the touch away from him as he bites and scores. Like, that is like just, there's nothing, as a defender, There is nothing you can do to stop that, man. I swear. He's just too fast. It's like superhuman type shit. Sweden. Yes, yes, yes. Sweden. Is that Chris Rock? Damn, man. Hopefully Will Smith isn't at the game, too. Yeah, and Woody, too. Shout out Woody. Where are they playing? I don't know. Where is this game being played? Norway won't win. I mean, at this point, it's literally anybody's game. Crazy that Will Smith slap was like 5 years ago. 5 years ago? Dude, that doesn't... It feels like it was 1 year ago. Thoughts on the Will Smith slap? Justified or no? It's in New Jersey, I think. Hendrik, coming on. Here we go. Hell no, he was laughing. Yeah, I didn't. I'm in the camp of no, it wasn't justified. Football becomes so boring, man. LFC, I mean, this World Cup has been... We have been blessed with pure entertainment, but this specific game has been boring, yes. Yeah, Norway is literally just sideways, backwards, like... It's bad. Odegaard is actually so shit, bro. How many times is this guy gonna give the ball away like that? And here come Brazil. Please score and let it all be Odegaard's fault. Please, Hendrik. How have you missed, Hendrik? Oh my god, bro. Why didn't he just shift it over to his right foot, take it around the keeper and score? What is he doing? He had so much space. Dude. You know how lucky Norway are? Odegaard literally could have cost Norway 3 different times. Oh my goodness. You telling me he couldn't have shifted that over to his right foot around the keeper and scored? Cole saying, nah, his cheating wife needs to take a joke and will need to grow some balls and stand on his balls. Yeah, dude. Like, I mean, maybe there's like there's some type of jokes where maybe okay, yeah, it would have been justified. But like a G.I. Jane joke. Yeah, like come on, man. She's a slap head and a slapper. BM, dude, I don't know why he outside the foot that, man. I swear, if that was Neymar, if I guarantee you, if that was Neymar, like not prime, like Neymar right now, he would have been able to take it around the keeper and walk it in the net. I swear. Hendrik tries the shot from distance, blocked out for a corner. Imagine 2002 Brazil versus this Brazil team. Yeah, dude, that's like not even close to comparable. Yo, what's going on? How's it still 0-0? It's just been a shitty game, bro, by both teams. Brazil corner, though. Are they going to be able to win a header against this massive Norway team? Bruno G to take. Swung in. Keeper out to punch. Flicked away. Brazil in possession. Loft the ball into the box. Headed down. Ryan. Keeper pushes it away. Hendrick low-key changed Brazil's momentum, though. He actually has. Brazil need to lock in. Yeah, dude, I really want to see Brazil go through here, man. I want to see Brazil go deep in a World Cup. Is Neymar ever going to get game time? He came off the bench in the group stage. I forgot who it was against. And to be honest, like, he was able to do more than what I thought he was going to, because I haven't seen Neymar play in so long. The last time, like, oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! What a save from the Norway keeper! How is Bruno G not scored there? Holy! How has Bruno G not scored a goal in this game, man? Would have been offside either way. The original ball to Ryan. Yeah, dude, this game needs a goal so bad. I don't want to watch extra time, man. This should just go to pens. Samantha Brown. She says, brah, I'm annoyed. Are you going for Brazil, I'm assuming? How are they going to... They need to get this goal. The Brazil goal does feel like it's coming soon, though. Dude, I jinxed Brazil. They got the pen. I put 1-0 on my scoreline before he even took the pen, and then he ends up missing it. And now they can't score. Norway down the right. Tried to play a ball inside to Odegaard, just past him. Holland couldn't get onto it either, but Brazil unable to keep possession. Norway still on the ball. My patience is wearing thin with this Norway team, man. I'm so tired of the fucking backwards and sideways shit. Cole says Odegaard needs to wake up here. He's capable of so much more. Yeah, dude. Originally, it was like I was like kind of just like trolling, hating on Arsenal a bit, but like no joke, he's actually had a shocker. And he's like Norway of lucky. Like there are 3 different times, I swear to you, Brazil could have scored off a fucking misplaced pass from Odegaard. Adam, he says this is the most obvious 1-0 Norway win. I've seen this movie before. Dude, Holland, man, hasn't really had anything here, but seems to always find a way to score. Oh my goodness! Allison trying to come out for it, swings a hand at it. Out for a corner here for Norway. Would that have been a goal if Allison doesn't get a hand on that? Here we go. Norway corner. Odegaard in swinger. Brazil able to win the header first. Bruno G going to chase this down. Doesn't get there first. Norway still in possession. Here's Oscar Bob. Norway on the left. Trying to work their way into the box. Back to Bob. On everything I love, if Norway go... Okay, that's actually beautiful. They must score here. They must score. Oh my goodness! Ball across the 6-yard box. Holland sliding at the back post. Can't tap it in. How is this game still 0-0? Did Neymar get subbed in? He did not. I don't think Neymar is going to be playing. If Neymar plays another minute for Brazil, I'd actually be shocked. Unless they're winning a game like 3-0, that's the only way realistically I think Neymar plays again. Martinelli off for Brazil. And Ryan. And he is coming on. Oh my goodness. What a bold decision here from Ancelotti. Neymar in the game in the 67th minute. Holy shit, dude. I can't believe he actually did that. Danilo Santos on as well. And we're going to get the hydration break here. Dude, oh my goodness. Dude, imagine if Neymar's the one to win this game. I'm here for it, though, man. I wanted to see Neymar. I didn't think he'd actually do it, though. Yeah, dude, they didn't even show him warming up. Neymar can goof on these time wasters. Dude, I hope he scores, man. If they get another penalty, he better take it. Dude, for football, if this game goes to pens, please tell me that the script doesn't say Neymar misses the pen for Brazil to lose. How heartbreaking would that be? That would be devastating. I don't even know why I'm saying that. Neymarzito, man. Dude, we gotta look at this. Give me a Neymar winner. Why does Holland's jersey say Brout Holland? Or because that's his name. Neymar time equals smile time? Yeah, dude, this is going to be the most entertaining part of the game. Neymar coming on here. Hold on, I need to go to the bathroom here. We're still in the hydration break. I'll be right back. All right, here we go. Out of the hydration break. Neymar off of the bench. What position is he playing? It looks like he's playing striker. The Broutbet is his mom's surname. I didn't actually know that. You bought this from the local Subway. Alex, bro. Don't do me like that. Tom on footy, my guy with the heart me, Tom. Always appreciate you. Absolute legend. Prediction for England, Mexico, Tom. Let's hear it. What are we feeling? Believe in Harry Kane. Did he take the Viagra, though? Two-one Kane rocket penalty to win it. I think England is going to win as well. I think the depth on the bench is what's going to win it for them. Oh my goodness, here come Norway. Can Holland find a shot? Bruno G trying to clear it away. Norway still in possession. Here's Odegaard dancing into the box, sliding after it, battling for it. Brazil take it off him and just clear it long away. First 20 minutes will decide it. Honestly, if Mexico score the first goal, like England, I don't think they're going to be doing what they did against Congo. If Mexico get the first goal, I think they're gonna crack under the pressure and end up losing. If it goes to pens as well, they're gonna lose. There's no way. So I was saying before, the England fans literally traumatized the England players for penalty shootout. Like, nobody's going to be wanting to take a penalty. And especially playing... Not only do you have, like, the thoughts of, oh, you're going to let your country down, and all the England fans are going to be saying a bunch of hateful shit towards you and that, but you also have just the pressure of playing in Mexico, and, like, all the Mexican fans screaming at you, wishing on your downfall, hoping that you miss. They can't handle that pressure. Mexico going to be looking like Paraguay dogfight. Yeah, dude, that's what I was like. That's going to be, if England, like, this is, if they play like men, they'll win. If they are like diving, complaining, looking for fouls that all these guys are used to getting in the Premier League, but aren't going to be getting in the World Cup, then they're going to get bullied. Oh, dude, Spider-Man in the stadium. Dude, Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire, 90th minute, swinging in to score. I wouldn't like to be Bruno G right now, that's all I'm saying. Bro, I literally jinxed that goal. They got the penalty, and I switched the score in my stream to 1-0 before he even took it, and he missed. Vinny plays it across the 18-yard box. Bruno G, wide to Danilo. Dude, why are they not shooting that top of the box there, man? Troy, read my comment, please. Can you imagine the fear in the Mexican players' eyes when they see the England team all come out with hard-ons? Yeah, dude. The whole England team really stiff as a board coming out to do the anthem. Oh, good save, Alisson. Come on, man. Please don't lose this game, Brazil. JP says, oh my god, I got $20 on Neymar to score. I forgot. Dude, Neymar, 90th minute skill run to win the game. Loudest national anthem from England tonight with that pill. And I heard the fans were also like gonna take Viagra and support. Like, I think the game plan was win the game, and then like the party afterward is just gonna be just like some massive orgy. How do football players not get constant butterflies in their stomach? I mean, I'm sure they do. Honestly, there's no way they don't. But like when you're, oof, look at this. Usually when you're in a game, like, this isn't comparable. Like, I'm not going to compare freaking the pressure of amateur football to freaking professional and especially the World Cup, but I do, like, even at an amateur level, I freaking get anxious before I play games, but as soon as the games actually starts, it all goes away. And that's probably what it's like for these guys as well. Like, I'm sure some of them still have that anxiety. Don't know why, but I'm feeling a Holland smash and grab coming, says counter debate. Dude, somebody better fucking win this game because I do not want to watch extra. If we actually sit through extra time, it better go to pens. Because if I watch this shitty poo game for all this long to not at least see some type of like either win it late so we don't have to fucking watch extra time because it's just been the shittiest game I've watched all World Cup, honestly. Shittiest football from both teams. And or just go, or it has to go to pens if it goes in extra time. I'm not going to sit through watching bullshit extra time just to watch some AIDS goal go in and then not even to see a dramatic penalty shootout. Okay, here we go. We get to see Ederson. Let's go. Do I have Portugal winning? I do. Portugal 2-1 tomorrow. I'm like not even mentally prepared for it, to be honest. But yeah, give me Portugal 2-1 tomorrow. We're going through. Got a feeling Erling bangs one. Neymar's about as mobile as R9 now. Here he comes. Ederson for Bruno G. Another chance for us United fans to see how good Ederson actually is because, like, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I don't watch freaking Atalanta games, so I've seen highlights of him. Looks good, but how does he actually look when you're watching him live? Almost scored when he came off the bench in the group stage game. Imagine he's the one to get the winner here. Honestly, him coming on would be the only thing that would make watching extra time be bearable, because then I could see what he's like for longer. Cross in, Holland. Dude, you guys were right. Holland, he's inevitable. Has been hiding all game, and there he is. Pops up, 80th minute, Norway 1-0. Brazil are cooked. Oh my goodness. Guy's done shit all game, and then he pops up with the header, and Norway are in front, and Holland has continued to score in every single game he has played in. Dude, honestly, I wanted Brazil to win, but thank God, because I don't want to watch extra time. This is such a shitty game. Only disappointing thing is we're going to have to watch another Norway game. But, like, to be honest, like, maybe it was just this game. Because when I was watching Norway before, like, it wasn't this bad, like, in terms of just backwards, sideways passes for the entire fucking game. So hopefully it was just this one game. Pulisic is the LeBron James of soccer. Who actually is Pulisic's basketball comparison for, like, who he's actually, what he is in real life? Like, who is he actually comparable to? Pulisic is like the... Who's like a solid role player in the NBA? Larry Bird? Nah, bro. Like, comparing him to, like, all the best players in the world in football, he'd be like a role NBA player. Paul George, because he's flashy sometimes, but doesn't get injured. But Paul George is like your number one option in a lot of teams in the NBA. Pulisic is not anybody's number one option in any of the big European teams. Who would he be like? Dude, no joke. Like, he might not be the LeBron James. He actually might be the LeBron James, but not senior. He might be Bronny. He's the Bronny James of soccer. Pulisic like Kyle Lowry? Yeah. That's a little less disrespectful of a comparison. Shaq? Nah, bro. Dude, honestly though, might be a half decent video idea when the USA eventually lose, because I want them to go far. But if they actually pull off win the World Cup, that would be insane. I'm definitely gonna have to be saying Bronny James of soccer. Neymar to take this corner here for Brazil. America's choice. What's going on? Holland brings the Viking vibe to this game, or to his game. Can Neymar put in a good ball here? Brazil running out of time. Can they get one back? Swung in. Popped straight back out for another corner here for Brazil. They're going to run it back. Imagine a Neymar winner. I mean, they need to equalize it first. Neymar's delivery again. Headed away at the near post. Casemiro keeps it in play. Playing it back. Ederson. That's a very nice ball into a dangerous area, but there's no Brazil players to attack it. But Neymar brings it down into the box. Ooh. Ooh. Norway able to save the corner. But Brazil still in possession. Imagine Neymar was able to squeak between the defenders there. Why does it take Norway to score for Brazil to play with urgency? Honestly, and then a criminal giveaway there from Vinicius. Oscar Bob taking it off him. A chance for Norway to counter here. Norway coming down the left. It's a 3-on-3 here. What are they going to do? Oscar Bob. Chance is gone now. Brazil able to get numbers back. But they are still in possession here, Norway. Just keeping the ball. This is the worst Brazil team I've ever seen in my lifetime, maybe ever. Honestly, like, name-wise, I feel like we've seen worse Brazil teams, but, like, the actual performances on the pitch, you might be right. Dude, this is what I was saying before. Literally, I have never seen a good Brazil team in my lifetime. Like, for me being actually, like, old enough to comprehend what's going on. Japan should have beat Brazil. Liverpool, what's going on, man? Bad Brazil, dude. Like, I can't believe this. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! That would have been the most AIDS goal I've ever seen in my entire life. Holy shit, how did that even happen? Deflection goes straight up, almost loops over the keeper and in. He got a hand to it and pushed it off the post. How the hell did the ball even... How did that even happen? That would have been the craziest goal ever. Brazil still coming. This is a huge chance. Casemiro. Oh my goodness! Is this going to go out for a throw-in? It is. How is Brazil not scored there? This Norway keeper, honestly. Man of the match for him. Dude, Neymar could have been there. How is Casemiro not finding him? Neymar could have tied it up. Notorious, what's going on, man? Dude, this guy's having a ridiculous... Look at this save to push it off the post, man. That would have been the most ridiculous goal ever if that went in. DC says, like, I'm a United fan, so love Cunha, but a starter for a Brazil team is crazy. I love Cunha, bro. I think he's a great player. I think Martinelli being a starter for a Brazil team is crazy. Oh, Norway bombing down the left. Ederson trying to get back. Let's see, Ederson. Is Norway actually about to send Brazil home? It seems that way. There's 3 minutes left to the 90th minute. How much extra time do you think we're going to get here? Troy just got a Domino's ad targeted much? LOL. Oof. Little Domino's. They've got a corner here, Norway. Gonna try and kill the game and waste as much time as possible. Odegaard just doing the slowest walk ever over to take this corner. You know he knows all about time-wasting tactics, Odegaard. Ancelotti getting sacked. I mean, like, maybe. Like, what actually is the problem for this Brazil team? Like, is all the blame on the front line, or what? Like, what would you actually say it is? Adam, bro, you called it. Holland, he's inevitable. Am I mad, bro? Not really. I don't really care. If it was Portugal, I would be mad. But to be honest, I don't really care. I'm mad that it was a shit game. I just wanted to see an entertaining game. How much added time are we going to see? There's a minute left till it hits the 90. Holland, top of the box, looking for a shot. Holy fuck, what a goal, man. What a goal. Holy fuck. Oh my goodness, bro. Oh my goodness, bro. Oh my goodness, bro. Oh my goodness, bro. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. I can't wear that anymore, man. I can't wear that anymore. I can't wear that anymore, man. Yo, look at that finish. That's a fucking laser into the bottom right corner. Holy shit, man. Lethal. Through the legs of Danilo, bro. How funny would it have been if that was Gabriel? What a finish, man. Holy fuck, dude. 2-0 Norway, dude. What a win for them. Vinny's Valdobito, what's going on? Neymar lost his last World Cup. Yeah, it was a bold move for Ancelotti to put Neymar on there, but it seems to be costly. Bruno G sold the game. Who let him take a pen? Yeah, I wonder. Here, let's pull up Bruno G's Instagram. Let's see how many racist comments are going to be on his Instagram. Let's see. Cue the limited comments on his Instagram after this game. Yeah, dude, 2-0. Sorry, I forgot to change the score. Who's to blame for this? Low-key Ancelotti. Dude, Berg has actually been so good for Norway. Like, other than the keeper, man, Berg, man of the match. Even though Holland did score 2 goals. But, like, this is literally a classic Holland performance. Bro did fuck all the entire game. And then scores 2 goals at the end. Yeah, it was 7 minutes they put on. We're already 2 minutes 30. Brazil are done, man. Say Vinny is to blame. Should have taken the pen. I mean, if it was his decision and he passed it up, then maybe I guess you could blame him if you wanted to. But if it was never his choice if he was to take the pen or not, and that's Bruno G was always supposed to take the pens, then there's nothing really he can do about it. Thomas, what's going on, man? Horror show from Gabriel, but Holland has been classic. Classic. What that second finish was just fucking ridiculous. Like a laser into the bottom right corner. Endrick sold 1v1. Dude, in my trip, like, I feel like he could have taken that, or he decides to go with the outside of his left, dink it over the keeper. He had so much space over to the right. I feel like he could have shifted the ball onto his right foot, taken it around the keeper, and scored. Like, it would have been, it's like, don't get me wrong, it was easier said than done to do that, but I feel like Endrick definitely could have pulled that off. Second finish, definitely a world class, right? Yeah, dude, like, that is, like, it's picture perfect. Like, you can't get any better. It couldn't be any more into that side netting. Low, with that much power, like, just crazy. Surprised it didn't put a freaking hole in the net. Dude, the player Holland turns into after he scores his, like, the first goal in the game, he just, like, he's actually scary. Because you can see after he scores a goal, then he starts running differently and he starts freaking chasing people down. It literally looks like a lion is running after you. Carlo actually sold not bringing João Pedro. Yeah, I was not expecting him to put Neymar on. That was a bold decision. And, yeah, it seems to be a costly decision. And Neymar gives away a free kick there on Odegaard. And he picks up a yellow. Zorian, what's going on? Let's be honest. Carlo, why Brazil? Yeah, dude, Neymar should just say, like, fuck it, get a red. That'd be iconic. Go out like Zidane, man. Just say fuck it and headbutt someone. Mbappe 7, Messi 7, Holland 7. And to be fair, Holland's obviously is the most impressive because the guy's doing it with freaking Norway. Unreal. Oh, here we go. There, Neymar. Headbutt him, man. Go out. Headbutt him. Let's see it. That'd be iconic, bro. Do it to Odegaard. T-Bud, man. Bye-bye, Brazil. Yeah, I had to take off the Brazil shirt I had on. Unfortunately. Even Odegaard's free kicks are backwards. What Loki sucks is the next round is going to be boring. Imagine England-Brazil quarterfinal. Dude, honestly, an England-Norway game would actually be unbelievable too, though. Brazil is missing Marcelo. Dude, you know what? I always say this hot take. Dude, one of my hottest takes that I ever had is that if Anthony decided that he was just going to be a left back, he'd be one of the best left backs in the world. And just hear me out. Majority of the best left backs in the world were just failed wingers anyway. I genuinely believe Anthony would be like a Marcelo if he decided to just be a left back. Like if he just said I'll play left wing back when Ruben came in, I guarantee you he would have been class. Pen? Are we seeing a pen here? They gotta let Neymar take it. What did we just see a pen? What is this even for? They're giving a penalty for this? How is that a penalty, bro? Okay, yeah, he gets him, he freaking elbows him or whatever, but like, I don't know. You guys think that's a penalty? Never a pen? Dark Strider, what's going on? All right, Neymar. Is he going to get a World Cup goal? The Norway keeper's talking shit to him. Dude, imagine if Norway Senegal it. There's no way there's enough time. Yeah, there's only 7 minutes on. We're already into 9 minutes. Dude, chip him. Do it, Neymar. Chip him. Fuck it. Go out with a bang. Neymarzito for Brazil. Stutter. Scores. Neymar gets a World Cup goal. And he's talking shit to the keeper. Are Norway gonna Senegal it? Dude, shout out to the both teams to score people that were freaking praying for that. How happy are you right now? So many people were telling me that. Brazil get a free penalty. And the both teams to score people are losing their minds right now. Good pen there from Neymar. How much time do you think is left here? We're in 10 minutes, 30 seconds. There was only supposed to be 7 minutes added on. Is Norway going to Senegal this? Too little, too late? Dark said never in a million. Yeah, dude, I don't understand why that was a penalty. Norway get it back in play. Back to the keeper. He goes long. Only the referee gonna know how much time's added on here. Is it scripted? No joke if Brazil score. It is scripted. I refuse to believe that it's a coincidence if Brazil score that we've been seeing like so much shit like this. Go long, trying to find Holland. Marquinhos bringing it down, and there is the final whistle, and Brazil's going home. Norway win 2-1 thanks to 2 goals from Erling Haaland. 7 goals, tied with Messi and Mbappe. Unbelievable. He scored in every single game that he's played in. This guy is a monster. Ridiculous. Brazil are now eliminated, and Norway will now move on to the quarterfinals. First ever World Cup quarterfinal here for Norway. We'll play the winner of the game on next. Mexico versus England. Hopefully that is a better game. Like, the last 10-ish minutes kind of saved, like, dude, like, from when the first Norway goal went in, like, from that moment, before everything before that, shittiest game of the World Cup so far. In terms of just, like, quality of both teams. Like, both teams played like shit today. But Norway, the ones getting it done in the end. 2-1 there. Too much ego with Brazil. Is this going to be Ancelotti's sack then? Tell me Haaland isn't the best, Troy. Dude, I never said that he wasn't. Like, striker, best striker in the world. I'm pretty sure I was always saying I preferred Haaland over. I think Mbappe is a better player than Haaland, but Haaland is like, I like Haaland. Like, the type of player, striker that I like, I prefer Haaland over Mbappe. But I just say Mbappe is better because he can do more than Haaland. But Haaland's finishing, man, holy shit. Ridiculous. Amazing save. Yeah, honestly, like, Berg was ridiculous for Norway in this game. Other than the keeper, Berg, I'm saying man of the match, but the keeper has to get man of the match. That save, I want to see that back, that save he made, because I still have no idea how that even happened. The ball, like 2 players came together, the ball just pops up into the air, and then it almost floats over the keeper's head and in, and he gets a freaking hand to it, push it off the post. Like, genuinely, how did that even happen in the first place? That would have been the most absurd goal I've ever seen. Kane or Haaland, though? I mean, they're different strikers, man. Like, they're both great. But, like, again, Kane can do more than Haaland. But Haaland's, like, he's just a dog, man. Haaland's just pure goals. Brazil gifted 2 pens and still lose? Yeah, dude, the first one was 100% a pen. Second one, though, that was a gift. I'll have to watch the 1970 team. Yeah, dude. I'm never gonna be able to see a good Brazil team in my lifetime, man. You guys that were old enough to experience Brazil, early 2000s Brazil, dude, like, am I ever gonna be able to experience that? Like I was saying at the beginning of the stream, when you think what country just, like, represents football, like, if you had to pick one country to represent football, like, the first country you think of is Brazil. But yet, every single Brazil team, like, I've never seen Brazil be good at a World Cup. Kane gets more involved in the play. Haaland is more tanky, but Kane can score crazier goals, I think. Yeah. Like, it really just, it's preference at that point. Like, they're both ridiculous. They're both going to get you goals. Like, Ian, he says, great watch long Troy for the record. Pen really greats for us UK folks. It's always Penno. So you don't say pen. One down, one more to go. Yes, hopefully this Mexico-England game is going to be a lot better than this Brazil-Norway one. We'll be live for that one as well. Shout out everybody who was up in the stream, showing the love and support into the stream. And dude, I told you that as soon as we started hitting the like button, that goals would start to go in. As soon as that happened, goals went in. Who won the game? Norway 2, Brazil 1. Norway moving on to the quarterfinal where they will play the winner of this next game, Mexico versus England. This has been a matchup that I've been waiting for since the very start of the tournament. How are England going to be able to perform against this Mexico team in this Mexico heat, in this altitude? You've heard all the excuses. What are they going to be able to do now? Yes, we will be live for the England game as well. Ekmovs, what's going on, man? Called it Brazilian tears. Unfortunate, man. Brazil just not living up to the expectations. It isn't even hot? Is it not hot? I just assumed it would be hot. I actually have no idea what the temperature is. Ref tried getting Brazil an equalizer. No joke, if Brazil managed to tie it up there, they couldn't. Like, it would have been obvious that it was scripted if they tied it up there. Oh, it's 22? Yeah, I thought it was like from what I was hearing people saying, I thought it was going to be much hotter. Holland the best? Yeah, Holland on 7, Messi on 7, Mbappe on 7. 3 guys on 7, but the most impressive one, it has to be Holland, man. The guy's doing it with bloody Norway. Dude, imagine if Holland was on France. If Holland was on France, how many goals do you think he'd have? Neymar talking shit after the pity PK is insane. Dude, he should have went out like Zidane, man. I wanted to see him headbutt somebody and get a red card. France was playing in 39? Jeez. Imagine Ronaldo on France? Yeah. Yeah, dude. Lots of people calling that Holland smash and grab there. Ref wanted to play until Brazil scored. Yeah, I thought the first one, the foul on Cunha was definitely a pen, but that last one, that was literally just a gift. I don't know how they said that was a pen. Brazil just did not show up. Brazil should have used the energy during the game. Yeah, seriously. I mean, bold decision from Carlo to put on Neymar. What, he came on like 69th, 67th minute or something like that. It was right before the second half hydration break. I mean, yeah, okay, he scored a gift penalty at the end, but other than that, was that the right decision for him? Probably not. FIFA wanted Brazil just like Portugal. To be honest, like, Mexico could very well beat England, but I'd honestly would rather see Norway England than Brazil England. Let Holland go against all these guys he just eats for lunch in the Premier League. Let him do it on the freaking international stage. Zorian with the 28 soccer balls, then following it up with 3 more spinning soccer balls. Azorian, you absolute legend, bro. David, he's saying 100 on Norway. I got 800 back. Dude, how happy, like, everybody, didn't think it was a penalty for Brazil at the end there. Who took both teams to score? And how lucky do you feel right now? Dude, it was always meant to be a Portugal-Mexico final, man. The Simpsons are going to predict it right. It's going to be England versus Norway, and Norway is advancing. Let's all be honest here. Dude, if England win the World Cup, it would actually be insane. Croatia was robbed. I think they would have gone far. I don't think they would have gone far. To be honest, like, respect to Croatia, I was expecting them, like, it was a close, like, they made it a close game, whatever, but I was expecting them to be a lot better than they were. England ain't winning so long as France and Argentina are still in the same stages as them. I mean, like, let's be completely honest. Nobody is winning except for France. If it's not France, it'll be ridiculous. England getting no sleep? Yeah, dude, they honestly probably would have been better off flying to Mexico like the day of the game. They probably would have had better time doing that than trying to freaking sleep with the Mexicans outside their hotel. All right. This is probably where I'm going to put the stream to an end, but we will be live, like I said, for that Mexico-England game, so hopefully we will see you guys in that stream. And, yeah. Much love to everybody who is supporting this stream. If you haven't already, hit that follow button. Hit the subscribe button if you're watching on YouTube. If you're watching on TikTok, come over, join the YouTube fam. Link in my TikTok bio. Or you can search the Casual Fan up on YouTube. Going to be live for literally the rest of these games throughout the World Cup. Portugal, Spain tomorrow. I need all the freaking support that we could possibly see for Portugal in that stream. It can't end. It's not going to end tomorrow. We got at least one more. We got at least a quarterfinal in us, surely. And if we make the quarterfinal and if we beat Spain, we're going to the final. Because I refuse that we would lose to freaking the US or Belgium. I refuse. There will be a Mexico live. There will be a Mexico live. But I'm going to end this one. Again, we'll be live for that one. Hopefully we'll see you guys in that one. But if not, hope you guys have a brilliant rest of your night. See you in the next one. Peace.